You're more than what you think you are. You're far beyond what you actually think is going on in this reality. I'm saying this with utter joy and positivity. And you're going to embark onto unlocking a few things that you probably didn't know existed within your mental capacity. Welcome, my friends, to the Old Hats channel. Thank you for joining. Hopefully, you got the Google Plus invitations. This is going to be a very deep topic. I've been in a hiatus for a very long time due to the fact that I was in a transition within life. My life was in utter turmoil, as you saw before, but as you can see now, it is a bit different. Going beyond your thoughts is probably one of the most important keys of navigating in this current system that we're entering. I don't know if you've been following politics or not. I hardly ever follow politics, but I do follow YouTube's people who actually find out information, and then I go to verify it, and it's true. We're not going to get too deep into that, but there is a transition going on, and quite frankly, it's for the better of everything. We need to get rid of some of these petrol oils and all of this stuff that causes wars. The reason why is because we're not here to create war. That's already been done a million times. Let's begin. Going beyond thought is literally everything that you see in front of you that has been manifested or anything that you have in your hand. This particular item right here is going beyond thought. The person who created this item went beyond thought. Even if they gathered up a group of people and then they manifested an item. When you have a baby, that right there is going beyond thought. It's not only just a physical thing that I'm trying to bring up to you. Going beyond thought with other human beings is the key to this subject. Let's begin. So, in order for you to really be able to navigate in life as it is right now, I know that you are seeing that it's a bit difficult to even be able to survive almost. Well, the reason why we're going through all of this is because it's the Great Kali Yuga. The Great Kali Yuga is something that is, quite frankly, something that needs to be said and needs to be brought up. 1 second. When you interact with other people, after you have finished a sentence, I don't know if you notice, but there is always this void that occurs. The void that occurs sometimes may be uncomfortable. The reason why it is uncomfortable is because either one person of that party or whatnot, whoever's talking in a crowd or a group, or just between two people, one person of that party has mentally left the building. They leave the building, meaning they leave whatever is going on in the current situation right in front of them. They leave that scene within their mind and they travel within their thoughts. You see, that right there is probably what is holding us all back as a civilization. We have been taught to fill ourselves up with sounds, noises, and a bunch of distractions in order to keep ourselves entertained. That was cool, and that's really good to have, especially if you have done every single thing that you've wanted to do in life or all your responsibilities. But there comes a time when you have to face the facts and you have to just jump right into the river of the void. So, this is what I mean by the void. When you are talking to someone and it gets to a point where there is nothing left to be said, going beyond thought between two human beings, that is where the door is open for you to go beyond thought. Entering the silence and staying within the silence without worrying about what the other party is doing creates a positive field of energy. This positive field of energy allows you to be able to tap into the surrounding field and then gather information, reciprocate that information back to that person, and then they shall do the same to you. Going beyond thought manifests is the ability to solve certain situations, and it also allows you to create something new, whether it's between somebody you've never met before or new people. I'm going to reveal something to you that I've discovered during my journey of discovering myself, which you're doing currently too. You just kind of really don't know it. After all, the sun doesn't know that it's actually helping us survive. And just like you don't know that there's a lot of things going on with you for a reason, a specific pattern for what you need to do in life. I want to help you. I want you to be able to not miss out on opportunities simply because of your quote unquote feelings. Going beyond thought is acting without having a feeling that something bad will happen or an expectation. Do you understand what I mean? Expectations is what limits your ability to go beyond thought. Your expectation from the next person who you're talking to that's not good. You shouldn't have any expectations from a whole separate entity. Okay? The world itself is not expecting the sun to be there. The sun is not expecting the earth to be there. Both manifestations are doing its own separate thing, therefore allowing a beautiful process to happen here on this side. They're doing something and they're doing something. When you are with someone else, allow them their silence. Allow them their space. Allow them time to breathe. Allow them time to gather their thoughts. Watch your face. Watch your breathing. The other person that you are dealing with, or in a crowd or a group, what is going to happen is you will build their anxiety if you have your heart rate or your pressure going up, trying to entertain this person. That's not healthy. That's not good. Not telling you what to do, but what happens is that person is now going to lead you onto a path of being nervous because you yourself are nervous. After all, a mirror can only reflect what it sees. You are a living mirror. Just because you are shaped differently or whatever, we all come from the same source of emptiness. Going off topic, when you are first created in your mother's womb, a single cell is formed. This single cell then forms a mask around a empty, dark space. Before you are manifested or created, you have no eyes, there's a dark space right here, and you have no mouth. It is just literally an empty mask, nothing within. Therefore, you come from nothing. Therefore, enter nothing. When you feel as though the anxiety or anger is arising, that, my friend, is in the ebook coming pretty soon. It's finally finished, but in the editing process. So once again, when you are around a specific person or someone that you feel as though is new or someone you have never met before, but you know you need to talk to this person, the thing to do is simply enter their realm, become selfless. It's hard to become selfless when your whole life you've been practicing being selfish. I understand that. But when you are entering another person's realm, allow them to manifest or go beyond thought to not only just entertain you, but to jumps them into the reality that they're actually in. This reality that you're in right now is the best gift anyone or any entity can give you. The being able to have the freedom to now, in this realm right now, to do whatever you please so long as it helps others. This is a quick message and a brief thought, and hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Going beyond your thoughts. Once you have gotten to a point where it's the awkward silence begins, don't run from that. Jump right into that awkward silence, feel it, allow it to engulf you, and try your hardest to not add the entities of whoever surrounds you. Don't do that. Simply relax, be at ease, allow that void that is now occurring after you've talked to them. Allow it to just seep into the atmosphere. And what's going to happen is you'll realize that you will become the surrounding, and you're going to pull out information, meaning put out things that is within you that you enjoy, and then you will reciprocate that to that person. You'll find that that person may come up with an odd sentence or something that is off the topic, but it's your job to analyze what they're saying and have fun with that thought that they've had. After you've done that, then the manifestation of going beyond the thought has occurred, and then you have a tie or a bond. Every day now that I've had this new career, I've made bonds and ties with almost every single client that I've talked to, simply because I become selfless. Okay, think about it. You're not really who you really think you are. I know that you think your name is Sarah or Dave or John, but those are just vibrations of the mouth. What we should be in this realm right now is the pure manifestation of love. Love is an action. Action is what? Going beyond thought. So hopefully you've learned a lesson from out of the thousands of lessons that I'd like to give you. Just remember that you have to stay focused and don't get frustrated within all of this. Just be at ease, you know, take your time. Don't do anything crazy. And also just stay tuned for more, and things are going to change for the better for you. The reason why it is because you want it to. So have a good one and stay tuned for the next video.